The recently released Committee to Protect Journalists (CPJ) annual prison census and survey of attacks on the press has listed Nigeria as one of Africa's worst jailer of journalists. This is even as the country falls under the top 9 countries in the country that have sent journalists behind bars for carrying out their duties, with Eritrea jailing 16 journalists in 2021, Ethiopia 9, Rwanda 7, Cameroon 6, Benin 2, Somalia 2, Nigeria 1, Democratic Republic of Congo 1, and the Central African Republic 1. The report attributed the clampdown on press activities in Ethiopia to an escalating civil war, which has since prompted new media restrictions. According to the report, across the continent, no fewer than 293 journalists have been sent behind bars across the world in 2021 alone, with at least 24 journalists killed during the course of discharging their duties. Also, 18 others died in circumstances that make it so difficult to determine whether they were targeted because of their work, the report said. This brings the total to 42 journalists killed globally this year as of December 1, 2021. This comes amid the political upheaval and media crackdowns, reflecting the increasing intolerance for independent reporting around the world. China continues to be the world's worst jailer, with CPJ's 2021 prison census documenting 50 behind bars as the country prepares to host the Beijing Winter Olympics in February. Myanmar 26, which arrested scores of reporters in a wave of repression following its February 1 military coup. Then Egypt 25, Vietnam 23, and Belarus 19. For the first time, CPJ census includes journalists jailed in Hong Kong such as Apple Daily founder JØN 1Lؐ, who was honored with CPJ's 2021 Gwen Ifill Press Freedom Award. CPJ's executive director, Joel Simmons, said, "This is the 6th year in a row that CPJ has documented record numbers of journalists in prisons around the world. The number reflects two inextricable challenges. Governments are determined to control and manage information, and they are increasingly brazen in their effort to do so. Imprisoning journalists for reporting the news is the hallmark of an authoritarian regime. It's distressing to see many countries on the list year after year, but it is especially horrifying that Myanmar and Ethiopia have so brutally slammed the door on press freedom." On the top 10 of countries all over the world were Turkey, Eritrea, Saudi Arabia, Russia, and Iran, where leaders routinely weaponize tech and security laws to stifle dissent and continue to flout international norms without consequence. Globally, anti-state charges remain the most common, but this year's CPJ also documented at least 17 jailed journalists charged with cyber crimes, which in some cases can result in criminal prosecution for anything published or distributed online. Journalists killed worldwide this year, nearly 80% were murdered in democratic and authoritarian regimes alike. The cycle of impunity remains, sending a chilling message that perpetrators will not be held accountable. Despite the grim picture painted by the report, CPJ continues to fight against censorship. CPJ advocacy contributed to the early release of at least 100 imprisoned journalists worldwide in 2021. The CPJ has, however, launched a People's Tribunal as part of a safer world for the truth to address impunity in journalists' killings. The tribunal, a form of grassroots justice, relies on investigation and high-quality legal analysis involving a specific cases to provide a framework for justice and accountability. According to a recent report by the Committee to Protect Journalists, since 1992 and as of December 1, 2021, at least 1,440 journalists have been killed globally.